Kansas, David James Stadium, for a highly anticipated matchup between the Bonner Springs Braves and the Mill Valley Jaguars. I'm joined alongside Mr. Vernon Birmingham. How are you, sir?
Doing well. Cannot ask for a better evening in October for some high school football.
A balmy 81 degrees as the Bonner Springs Braves will kick off from our left to our right. Mill Valley will take it at about the 8 and move forward. And he'll get to about the 20-yard line where Mill Valley, led by Logan Cook, and Division I commit Mr. Evan Applegate, committed to go play at Kansas State next year.
I'll tell you what, good opening job by the kickoff team, sprinting down the field, staying in their lanes, and was able to hold them to a rather short gain. So good job by the coverage team there, Bonner Springs.
Mill Valley will feature a potent running attack. One of the leading receivers in the area at the top of your screen, number 1, Christian Jegan, is Logan Cook. Gives to the fullback, first man through, who hits a wall and tries to bounce off, but the Bonner Springs defense, led by David Terrell, is there for the stop.
Yeah, the front 7 of Bonner Springs is going to be huge tonight. We've seen them earlier this year. They had a very strong, good game with the guys up front, in the middle. Linebackers do a good job of scraping the field and making plays.
Second and 11, Mill Valley will come up to the line quickly, man in motion. Cook sets, nothing there. Good coverage in the secondary, looking late downfield, cannot get his man, number 7, just beyond his reach. Luke Krull, a 6'5", and he is every bit of 6'5", a junior.
Intended for Krull, falls incomplete. 3rd and 11.
They tried to find him breaking away late. Cook had a lot of time back there, was able to kind of be patient, scoot out to the right. And like you said, it's just a little bit long on the pass there on 2nd down.
Mill Valley going without a huddle. 3 wide receivers bottoming your screen. Jegan up top in the slot by himself. Cook rolling near side, fires caught upfield. He's going to have a first down for the Mill Valley Jaguars.
Goes fast and quick.
A simple flood route there for Mill Valley on 3rd down. We're able to get kind of 3 receivers out there in this area. He was able to find the one that was just about at the markers, a little bit short, and he was able to make the catch. And he picked up the yards necessary to pick up the first down. So good 3rd down conversion there by the Jaguars.
1st and 10, ball spotted at the 36-yard line. Cook will send 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Empty backfield for Cook. He takes a snap, quick toss out again to Mr. Krull.
Yeah, he has a big target out there in Krull, the 6'5", 195-pound junior. Going to see here on the replays in the middle. Out there, he just basically ran a quick stop route. He was able to catch it and pick up 9 yards.
2nd down and a very short one. Jegan will take the carry and move upfield across the 50 for another Jaguar first down.
So you see a little bit of success there running on the outside. It's going to be tough for the Jaguars to do much on the inside with the big guys in the middle for Bonner. So you see them work a little bit on the outside with a sweep there. I was able to pick up necessary yardage. So their 2nd first down here of the drive.
Cook again, quick 2 backs in the backfield. It is again Jegan right up the middle with plenty of room. Burst to the outside and down the sideline. Christian Jegan, touchdown, Mill Valley.
Right when I say they can't do much in the middle, Jegan comes back and take it right up the middle. I don't even think he was touched there on that one. It's just a basic dive play up the middle, running out of split backs. And don't think he got touched on his way to the first score of the game. Good pull there by number 72, Ben Heck, to open that up for Jegan.
And your hits in kick formation.
See Mill Valley's lined up in the swinging gate. So you kind of go over numbers. And they threw it out there and was able to pick up the extra point. So all you're doing out there is counting numbers. You think you have the number match up, you throw it out there, and Mill Valley was able to convert for 2.
So right away, Mill Valley jumps right on top, opening drive, put an 8 spot on the board.
So big, long touchdown gain there by Jegan. But what we saw there was a nice pull block there by Ben Heck, the junior, who's getting a lot of looks himself from some programs. He was able to kind of pull from left to the middle and open up a lane for Jegan to go pay dirt.
So we talk about teams falling behind and being equipped to come back. This Bonner Springs offense will come into this game with a lot of confidence. Mr. Connor Byers, Marcel Holmes. Marcel Holmes, number 34. Charlie Gray back deep. Actually, they will try and get Holmes the ball.
Deep for the Braves.
Marcel Holmes been one of the bigger playmakers in the area so far this year. And they will kick it on the ground away from him.
Taken up front there by Jeremy
Ball fielded by
McDonald.
Jeremy McDonald.
Just takes it safe and gives the Bonner Springs a really good position for their first drive of the ball game.
Braves will take over on the 33-yard line. First and 10.
They will come out in their standard set. You'll see at the bottom of your screen, number 12, actually, Michael Amayo moves by himself. Jonah Freeze will go at the top with Hoffine and Glenn, and they will go far side. Freeze catches the bubble and gets upfield and pick up about 3 or 4 yards there on first down for Bonner.
I'll tell you what, the receivers out there for Bonner actually did a really good job blocking. That's kind of a little bit of a long developing play there, so about time Freeze is able to collect it and get going. You know, it's hard for the receivers to be able to hold blocks, you know, for 5-6 seconds. But that's such a long throw. They did the best that they could. They were able to pick up positive yards, though.
Shotgun formation. Byers comes near side. Hoffine with the catch. Looking to get upfield, and he will not get much. Maybe a yard there for Bonner. Third down and short.
Same play, running it to the middle guy there in the trips formation. But again, you're asking your, tough job of getting a block out there. He's able to come in and make a little initial contact, even though he couldn't make the actual tackle, but he's able to slow him up just a bit to allow the next guy to be able to get there. So we're going to have third and about 4 here for Bonner. Bunch formation here near side. Send Holmes out far side in the slot.
Third down 5, Byers. Going to run it right up the middle. Not a lot of room there, and he's going to be short. And Bonner Springs will have to punt here on 4th down and can send the ball back to Mill Valley.
Yeah, the difference there, it looks like Mill Valley, they're hoping by moving Holmes out there to the slot, they might have moved another guy out the middle of the defense, but they stayed at home, was able to have enough men out in there to be able to stop him. Only be able to pick up 2 yards.
They will be kicking. Christian Jegan had just a field day against Lansing just a few weeks ago. He will call for a fair catch there and might get a interference flag. One did not come down as the Bonner player ran into him.
Ball fielded by Jegan.
So we see Bonner on their first possession go with little passes out to the outside, which look like, you call them long handoffs, just try to get him out there to get some blockers out there. He wasn't able to pick up a whole lot. Was able to get 5 yards, but they end up having to punt there.
Bonner's defense shook on that first drive to go 3 and out and get the ball right back. Mill Valley will come out with a single back behind Cook. Rolling far side. Fires across the middle. Open is Jegan. Makes a nice move trying to get to the middle of the field. He will and pick up another first down for Mill Valley.
That's a good read there by Cook. And what they're, doing so far early in the game, they're kind of flooding the area. You see Bonner Springs playing a zone, and they're just kind of flooding that area. They try to run a wheel on the outside, but they found Jegan just sitting down in a curl there at about the 10-yard mark.
3 wide receivers, top of your screen. Cook gives right up the middle. Not a lot there up the middle running the ball, but again, Bonner's going to have to find a way to slow down.
Yeah, big number 77. Jacob Freeze in there on the tackle in the middle. And you see what so far in this ball game, Mill Valley's been pretty, diverse. Runs inside, run outside, throwing the ball a little bit. So they're kind of keeping Bonner on their toes a little bit.
Dual wide receivers, bottom and top of your screen. Cook fires to the sideline, incomplete. Pass intended. They've gone to Cruel a couple of times so far early in this ball game.
Yeah, good coverage there by Thaddeus
Glenn.
I mean, the ball hit him in his hands, but Glenn was right there on his hip to kind of make it a little bit more difficult catch, knowing that he had somebody right on his heels.
Opportunity for Bonner Springs to get off the field as Christian Jagan comes to the bottom of your screen with 3 wide receivers. Cruel up top. Cook rolls near side. Very mobile quarterback, can run, and he will pick up a first down for Mill Valley up to the 41-yard line.
Yeah, got just enough that he needed to be able to pick up that first down.
Gain of 9, 1st and 10.
Mill Valley set to go real quick here.
Ball placed on the 42-yard line.
Jagan will go to the top of the screen. Cook. Number 8, Ben Hartman in the backfield. Hartman will take the carry and go upfield.
Yeah, good pressure back there. Good play there by the middle linebacker, number 34, Charlie Gray. A good inside pressure by number 54, Jacob Wiley. Get some pressure in there as it, forced the running back to stop his feet, which allowed Gray to get in there to make the play.
Cook looking to the sideline. Number 15, Chase Majette. At the bottom, Cook, quick pitch to Jagan, who burst through the Bonner secondary, and he's gone for a second time. They won't catch him. Christian Jagan, touchdown. Mill Valley.
No, that's a speed option play that's designed on set to go with a quick pitch. The coaches saw something there on the outside. They know if they get it to him right away, he could split that gap, and that's what he was able to do for his second long touchdown of the evening. Because, Cook even had pressure on him where he was needing to pitch that ball, but because, it's kind of designed to pitch it to him right away, they're going to come out the swinging gate here to kick the extra point.
Kind of still in the style from Oregon.
Andrew Hicks will be kicking the extra point.
Block. Will be no good, so they'll stay at 14-0. Mill Valley.
We'll see on the replay, Sims just go quick speed option, and what you kind of see there was couldn't tell if that was the right tackle, but he sealed that edge there, and that's why the quick option pitch was there. His job was to seal that. So actually what it really looks like is end up being like a short, I don't want to say a short toss, but a toss, but just doing it from the option formation to make the linebacker stop. So that's a good design play there.
Going to be very important here for Bonner not to let this game slip away here in the first quarter.
Yeah, it's important for them to get a little bit of momentum here on this drive, at least pick up a first down or two to try to see if they could get some type of, get a little bit of success here, also keep the defense off the field.
Mill Valley, as we've seen in recent past and KVL matchups, big plays, gouging plays, and they've had 2 of them so far. Christian Jagan out of the running back position, not even receiving. He can do it all over the field.
And that's just good coaching, putting one of your best players in the best position to be successful, and that's what they did there.
Bonner will take it at about the 16-yard line, number 34, and he was hit quick and hard. Knocked down at about the 25.
Charlie Gray on the return. Brings it out to the 26-yard line where the Braves will take over 1st and 10.
So it's going to be important here for Bonner to, try to at least pick up a first down or 2 here on this drive to show that their offense can move the ball early on. I mean, they picked up 8 yards there on their first drive to see if they can find some success here and move the chains.
Byers will set with Holmes deep. And there's the matchup we want to see at the bottom of your screen. Jonah Freeze one-on-one with Christian Jagan. Holmes, that short counter play that they like to do, and he's got nothing. Maybe a short loss, maybe a loss of 1 or 2 there on first down for Bonner.
And the difference is you're going to see Mill Valley be a lot more disciplined than you see a lot of teams. Like if you look at there, you see number 28 at the bottom of the screen. He will stand home the whole time. He wasn't going to chase the way to the other side. So, from that side point, Mill Valley's going to be a little bit more disciplined where they're not going to over-pursue too much in this ballgame.
Will come out quick, stay same formation, 3 wide receivers at the top. Blitz coming. Byers with time, looking for Jonah Freeze down the field, and he's well overthrown. Double coverage.
Byers pass.
Yeah, not much there. It's just him kind of throwing it away a little bit. You kind of look at it that way, but yeah, that's the matchup we're hoping to see a little bit, especially when they're, single side, seeing Jagan matched up with Freeze. And what's going to be important, because of that size advantage, they need to be able to use Freeze and comebacks, curls, where he can get his body between the defender and the ball.
So just that quick third down, 12 Byers sets, fires across the middle. He's going to be overthrown again, incomplete. Fourth down coming up for Bonner, who will have to punt once again.
Yeah, so 3 and out again. And again, I mean, we saw them earlier this year. Bonner Springs like to throw the ball deep a little bit, but we also saw them have a lot of success on deep end routes in the middle field. So they're going to have to maybe start looking to check down a little bit, as it's going to be tough to go over the top against this Mill Valley team.
Well, what we've seen early from Bonner is being able to have success in that passing game earlier, and that they set everything off being able to hit that deep ball and open things up. Glenn puts a foot into it. Jegan will have to fair catch again, and he'll take it at about the 35.
With the fair catch.
1st and 10 for Mill Valley.
Mill Valley will take over on the 35-yard line.
So I hate to say this, but, 6 minutes ago in the first quarter, and we're almost in danger zone.
Getting Molly on speed dial.
So, this is time where Bonner's defense has to step up, see if they can get a 3 and out or try to create a turnover of some sort. But they can't allow Mill Valley to go down the field and score again on 3 consecutive drives to start this ball game.
Cook will go shotgun. Quick. He'll keep it right up the middle. And we get our first look at number 18. The rash of 5'5" running backs in the KVL is contagious. Isaiah Young.
Actually, that might have been Cook on the keeper.
There was Cook up the middle, but Isaiah Young in the game for the first time. Pick up about 3 yards on first down for Mill Valley.
No, and that's a positive game for Mill Valley on first down. I didn't think they had much that was going to be able to happen there, but they were able to get something out of nothing there with Cook. Who's one of those quarterbacks. We always talk about quarterback / running back. Good field vision.
Jagging again on the carry, getting to the outside, and he'll be up near just a yard shy of another first down on the 2nd down carry. Bringing up a 3rd and short.
So like you're saying, seeing Jagan, it's getting more carries in the backfield. And his speed was just enough to get around the edge there to pick up positive gains. So right here, 3rd and 1 is where you want to be. But Bonner, opportunity for you here to stuff them and force them to punt.
See if Bonner might bring a blitz here on 3rd and short. It is Jagan right up the middle again. They do get through, but I do not, depend on the spot.
No, he's going to have enough.
Looks like the far side judge, it depends on who gets the spot here. They're going to set it at 50. That'll be a first down for Mill Valley.
Right down by Josh Adams. Ball was good enough for a first down.
So Bonner was close there, stopping on 3rd down, but first down by Mill Valley, so they're going to get another set of downs here.
Two wide receivers, top of your screen, and Cook takes from Young, still has it downfield. He's got Kroll open, got it at the 20, down to about the 5 or 6 yard line.
Yeah, that's a gutsy throw there by Logan Cook as well. He took a shot on that one. The referee's kind of checking on to make sure he got it, but again, simple.
He's coming off the field right now, and the backup will come into the game. He did hurt his hand.
Yeah, he took a good shot there on that one right there. You can tell he's in a lot of pain over there on the sideline, and they're going to actually call a timeout.
Actually, at one point, he did miss one of the games earlier in the season, had played another with a full cast almost, it looked like, a few weeks ago, and then went to a smaller brace against Lansing. But
I'll tell you what, you're literally a score away from maybe not even need him no time for a while.
Right. We got the replay for that last play.
San Francisco 0.
We get an update on the score from the Royals, 1-0.
So you're going to see him. He took a nice shot there, was able to stick in there, find a man who had about 5 yards.
I think the other thing, too, on that throw, on the follow-through, he might have caught a helmet on the way down. So Mill Valley will come back out. Actually, Cook right back into the game. So we'll take him at his word that everything is okay as Mill Valley looking to punch in here. Cook, quick pitch, Jagan up the middle, down to the 1.
Tell you what, Jagan has really good field vision as well. And for somebody who takes most of his reps in a wide receiver position, made a really good cut there at about the 5-yard line.
Jagan, who is still growing. Young man looks a bit bigger from his sophomore year last year. The junior here at Mill Valley. Isaiah Young and Bonner Springs needs a blitz here to get in the backfield and see if they can't stop him. Young up the middle, walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Mill Valley.
Isaiah Young for the touchdown.
Man, I might be a jinx for Bonner.
Tell you what, we're extra point away from somebody needing to get off the sticks. You can tell you didn't play a bunch of Madden. When you get down 21-0, you have to give up the sticks. David, come on, man.
I never had that happen to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's the difference. I used to do it to others.
I just go ahead and complete the beatdown. Have Jason pull on the power cord. Ball start on Mill Valley. They'll push it back a few more yards. Christian Jagan even doing the holding for Mill Valley on kicks.
Wait for this extra point. Start to get some area scores coming in. First play, St. James goes for a touchdown. So they're leading 7-0 over the Turner Golden Bears.
Jagan handles the bad snap, gets it down. Scores gains from last night. Piper keeps rolling. Hangs another 50 spot on Tonganoxie. Tonganoxie, who was actually in the game, led 14-13 in that game before Piper just opens up. Talk a little bit about what the Pirates are doing out there in their
as I talked about on the show last week, they're clicking on all cylinders. A lot of individuals scoring points or scoring in the passing game, the running game, the screen game, the return game. And that's what you want to be doing, peaking as you head into the district play, then head into the playoffs. And, they're essentially a clinch for playoffs. Another score that's kind of in that district, Baser-Linwood leads Atchison 7-0.
So we'll have to see if Joaquin Gill and Parker Welsh are playing in that ball game. The other score last night, Lansing gets a 21-8 victory over Sligo, securing yet another year where Lansing kind of struggles and works their way through the KVL, but are able to make it to the playoffs. Kick is away and on the ground, taken up front at the 30-yard line by number 4, Jeremy McDonald, 6'1" senior.
Braves will take over.
And again, even at 21-0, this Bonner Springs offense is still dangerous. They can put some points up pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, they're quick. They have quick score capabilities there. So, but the toughest thing, their big play guy has been matched up against one of the best defenders in our coverage area down here at the bottom of the screen, and Christian Jagan. So again, they're going to try to see what they can find. There's a middle screen there.
Freeze catches it with both hands, and he's going to get up very close to Bonner Springs. And first down of the game. That was a good play on first down.
Gain of 9 yards for 2nd and 1.
Yeah, a simple middle screen there. Like I said, they're going to have to find a way to get him the ball without having to go deep all the time. See what you can find him. If it's slants, if it's dig routes. But they can't try to go deep every time.
Byers in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers. Up top, he's going to try and pick up the first down up the middle, and there's not a lot there.
Byers on the carry.
But I do think he crossed the 40, which will, well, I'm not ready to call that when they do wait. First down, Bonner Springs, their first of the game. See if that can't get them some momentum.
Yeah, and it came down to, getting really positive yards on first down. Their first drive, they was able to get 5 yards on first down. On their second drive, they wasn't able to get anything on first or second down. So being able to get really positive yards on first down makes a huge difference in your play calling on second and third downs.
Byers. Actually, we have to see who they call that on. If number 43 for Mill Valley, they do call false start.
Number 77.
Illegal procedure on
43.
After the penalty, it makes it 1st and 15.
Hey, I'm gonna just call
Ball on the
43
35.
for Mill Valley, 43.
I went down before the game and asked Coach Appleby any names we need to know so we don't mess up, and he said we should be good. So Coach Appleby, that one's on you.
Persimron is what we're gonna go with. Top of your screen, defensive end, looking to get a pass rush here on Connor Byers, who's going to run it. And he's breaks through, kind of looking for contact that wasn't there initially, but was able to pick up good yards there for Bonner.
Yeah, good job there.
Well, not really, but it only picked up after the penalty, picked up the penalty yards and 2 yards, so a 7-yard pickup for Bonner.
Yeah, good cut in there by Byers. Found a little bit of a hole, was able to get something positive.
Freeze will go top screen with Holmes.
We haven't called much of Holmes' name tonight. He had 1 carry earlier. This is that play earlier. They tried to run a.
Byers gets it out to Holmes in space. 2 Mill Valley players there, but he is able to get away and push across the 50-yard line, very close to another first down play. So you ask and you get, Mr. Birmingham.
That's all Holmes there. You got him out there in the open field. And you got 2 receivers coming in, 2 defenders coming in hot. You got to hope that your best running back's able to make those guys miss, and he was able to do that there. What looked like was going to be nothing, he powered into a first down, and I don't use the word power lightly with Mr. Holmes.
Young man benches 300 pounds, squats 500. Small frame, low center of gravity at 5'6", but he is a powerful back and run hard and was able to go parallel there to the ground and pick up a few extra yards and get a first down.
Yeah, but what we just talked about is important for Bonner to see some success, and they're able to do that now, picking up 2 first downs. So it gives them a little bit of, from a mental standpoint, it shows them that they can actually do, get some positive yards here against this Jaguars defense. So, that's doesn't seem like much, but picking up first downs and getting building a little bit of confidence is going to be huge for this Braves team. We talked about, they've been playing real well, good record, but, getting into district play, and you're playing against one of, the tougher teams you're going to play this year. They've got to be able to find a way to get some confidence, so they're able to do that here on this drive finally.
Consecutive first downs for Bonner Springs has them just knocking on the door, getting into Mill Valley territory. And how important would a touchdown be here to let that defense kind of regroup on the sideline and figure some things out of how they want to attack Mill Valley?
Another big thing right now is, still don't try to get it all in one play still. You're having some success with a little bit of the short game, so don't think you have to now jump up top and go deep. Continue to kind of pick away at this defense, continue to find openings, continue to find the weak spots, so you're finding success areas out.
Jagging at the bottom of your screen. Good move across the middle. Freeze able to get it, and there you are, the intermediate route, post pattern. Good deception there by Byers, is able to pick up 18 yards for Bonner Springs.
And the key there for Mill Valley and Jagens there, his whole thing is don't get beat deep. So he's playing way off, and even though he's playing a man-to-man, he's playing kind of like a cover 3 type. I mean, he's dropping real deep, making sure he doesn't get beat. It allows Jagan to find some success. Allowing Freeze to find some success in the middle of the field.
Byers pump fake, fires near side. Holmes has it. Able to bypass 1 man and get up ahead of 2 and pick up a good first down play for Bonner Springs, who's looking to answer now here late in the first quarter.
Yeah, so right now, the offensive coordinator, Drew Morrell, is actually making some really good play calls here on this drive, taking what they're going to give you and not trying to, be quick strike. Right now they're finding open spots. Look at the top of the field right now. You're already set up to know that they're going to be in the zone, so take what they give you.
Byers looking to go upfield. Fake the pick and is able to pull away. And Connor Byers is going to have another Bonner Springs first down.
He got way more than I thought he was going to get there. Gutsy run there by Byers and gets his team fired up a little bit. Option to the near side of the field. He looks like he wanted to toss it, pull it back in. So I don't know when he did that, if the defenders thought he did toss it, but he was able to power through to pick up another first down. So, needless to say, best drive so far of the game for the Braves.
1st and 10, ball set at the 14-yard line. Byers with Holmes behind him. Freeze at the bottom of your screen. Byers drops the ball on the ground, and I think he was able to get back on top of it.
Fumble on the play. Ball's recovered by the Braves.
That's just one of those instances where wanting to make something happen and not looking the ball all the way in, looking up to see what the others are doing before you able to get it. But luckily, he was able to recover it back, because that would have been a tough break there for Bonner. But good drive so far in this first quarter for the Braves.
That is the end of the first quarter. This is David Brox with Vernon Birmingham. We'll be right back.
40 seconds, someone suffers from a stroke. Today.
All right, David Brox back at Bonner Springs Stadium, live on the Bonner Springs High School Cube, sponsored by Price Chopper. Get your Chopper shopper cards out. Byers in the shotgun with Holmes to his right. 3 wide receivers bottom of your screen. Blitz coming. Takes the snap, sets. Rusher does come free, and Byers tried to skip through there, and he will not. He will lose
Byers
2 yards there. As Mr. Luciano Fasani steps in. SHUKC kicker for Bonner Springs last year.
So we saw the blitz coming there, and he kind of stepped up into the pocket, but didn't, he kind of put his eyes down, was able to find a receiver. So
I don't know if the receiver didn't see it and go hot in that situation or not, but it is 3rd down and long. And they're at a point now, 21-0. They are not looking for field goals here. They need to get in the end zone. They can't pick up a first down at the 4. Byers sets. Rolling near side. A lot of time. He is not going to pick up anything. He might lose another yard. Actually, he will pick up 2 or 3 to get a little bit closer. They do have a kicker, They do not have Luciano Fasano, but they do have Thaddeus Glenn, who will come into the ball game now and try and kick a field goal.
Not much, but big points here, for Bonner Springs to be able to get on the board. Get the goose egg off again, give them some confidence. And the main thing, gave their defense some time to rest a little bit.
Good snap and hold, and Glenn's kick is going to be no good. Off to the right and a little short.
That does hurt a little bit. You actually had your best drive of the game, picked up 4 to 5 first downs on the drive to come away with no points. Hurts a little bit. So we have the change of possession here. We'll go through some more scores. Baser and Atchison are now tied up. We have Leavenworth with a lead of 14-0 over Washington.
Shout out to the Orange Crush. Pretty good Orange Crush, considering the game, World Series game going on right now. Great crowd here at Bonner Springs. Cook will come out in the shotgun with number 8, Ben Hartman. Play action, Cook. Rolls away. He's got room along the sideline, and he's going to step out of bounds and pick up just a couple of yards there. Good pursuit there by Bonner Springs.
Yeah, good pursuit, good escape there by Cook. And one of the growth themes that we've seen from Cook from last year to this year, especially as this year progresses, actually stepping out of bounds and not taking an unnecessary hit. But he's able to pick up a couple of yards there.
2nd down, 8. Hartman still in the backfield.
Looks like we had a false start in the middle of the line.
So that'll knock him back 5 yards. And real important is Bonner Springs get an opportunity to get Mill Valley behind the chains.
Yeah, they could flip the field right here. That would be good as well.
Cook going without a huddle. Jagging at the bottom of your screen. Option look. Cook. Nice spin move. Wrapped up there and brought down, though. A nice pickup there from Mill Valley on 2nd down.
On that play, Mill Valley, I don't know how he got away with that hold, but there's a hold there on the outside.
Gain of 7.
What I see here at the bottom of the screen there, right there. He's just kind of reached out and grabbed the defender.
Preston Powell's
back.
Opportunity for Bonner to get off the field as Jegan comes into the backfield with Logan Cook. 3rd down. Short 5. Kroll and number 16, Zach Deverell in the slot, top of your screen. Hartman will go bottom, and another timeout called by Mill Valley.
Got St. James with another score to go up 20-0. They are the other
Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow, sub-state volleyball
2 teams in this region with Bonner and Mill Valley.
At 2 p.m.
Interesting district. You had 2 teams, Bonner Springs and St. James, that were 4A schools last year, right on that dividing line that moved them up to 5A to set up this matchup that you see tonight in St. James game last week. Bonner with a victory last week, big against Turner, got a full plus 21 and 1-0 in this district, but are staring at a 21-point deficit here. So even if this game does get away from them and they're going to lose it, it's going to be important that they try and get under that 21 number for the district standings. You see at the bottom of your screen, number 67. Cook rolls, fires short and incomplete. And Bonner Springs, there doesn't seem like much, but they're going to get Mill Valley off the field and get another opportunity here with decent field position.
Yeah, considering they had a good drive there the last time they had the ball, then able to get Mill Valley off the field on a 3-and-out.
Cook does stay on the field.
Fourth and 5.
Not sure if Mill Valley is. That's it, but they are taking a man back, and they got him to jump off sides.
First down out of that.
Flag on the play.
Wow.
No way you would even think that they would do that. Our guy, Tyrese Bolton, who was a star against Piper a few weeks back when we were there, but now Mill Valley gets drives continue.
Yeah, we just talk about them getting them off the field and shoot themselves in the foot there with a turnover. I mean, not turnover, a penalty.
Bolton, the junior, very impressive. Linebacker, defensive end. Cook right up the middle with room. He's going to have another first down for Mill Valley up to about the 43.
This time Cook stays down. Get another pull there from left to right. He actually tried to go down and kind of got hit in the back of the helmet there on his way down. So that's Cook, who's slow to get up there.
Official timeout. An injured player.
So an injured player down. We'll take a break with him. This is David Brox with Vernon Birmingham. We'll be right back. David Brock's back. Cook stays in the game. I didn't know if he might have had to go. They stopped play, but it is a quick pitch to Hartman, and there's not a lot there. In fact, he's going to lose about 2 or 3 yards. And some life from this Bonner Springs. Getting a little hype there on the loss.
Yeah, like I said, they just had it. They just had an opportunity to stop them at a 3-and-out, and the penalty gave Mill Valley new life. So their defense has actually been playing well here the last few minutes.
3 wide receivers near side, Jagan at the bottom of your screen lined up. Single coverage at the bottom is Cook. Looking to get to the edge.
Cook on the carry.
Number 3, Roman Glenn, kind of waited a little bit there. Didn't want to go
3rd and 2.
Meet up with Mr. Cook.
Yeah, I mean,
gave up a few yards there.
Cook has really good breakaway speed there. We saw Preston Powell's, attempting to chase him down out there on the edge, but didn't have the speed to get up there with him.
You see the coaches signaling in to the offense. Cook again gets him to jump off sides. Number 19, Josh Adams this time.
Get another first down by default, a penalty. And what they're doing there, Mill Valley's doing a good job, is they're understanding their pressure's coming, and Bonner's trying to time their blitzes, getting a little bit of antsy. So second time they're able to force them to jump into a first down.
So Hartman will stay in the backfield with it. Haven't seen Jagan in the backfield for a while. He's at the bottom of your screen by himself. Cook. This is the play from last week, going up top with Jagan, who's going to go up and
almost made the circle. catch. And again, just like
that was the play from last week.
It's just like Freeze, you know, one thing you like about both of those young receivers, they actually go up and attack the ball. And by him going up, trying to go over him, he was able to kind of flick it up for him to have another opportunity to get that.
You almost like to see Cook get that ball just a little higher.
Yeah, and maybe even a little bit more towards the sideline.
Last week, Cook to Jagan late in the fourth quarter against St. James was able to get a 17-14 victory at home. They're on the road here with a big lead. It's Cook, sets in the pocket, rolls away from Adams, fires to the sideline over the head, and a flag is down.
Going to call illegal man downfield because they actually were setting it up for a screen. However, the ball was thrown behind the line of scrimmage, so I don't think they're going. That's what they're talking about. I don't think they can call the illegal man downfield because the ball went out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. So we'll see here as they discuss it. But that's what they're looking to call it. It was set up for a middle screen, so the lineman got downfield a little bit.
Some electronic planes or something flying up here.
So yeah, they're going to
actually pick up the flag.
Yeah, they're going to pick it up because you know he was calling illegal man downfield. The other guy kind of noticed the ball went behind the line.
Jagan will move to the top of your screen, number 16, Zach Deverill.
But again, an opportunity to get off the field here on 3rd and 10.
A little bit of formation issues, but they're set now. 2 wide receivers up top and at the bottom. Cook rolling all the way to the far side, looking to get to the sideline. Fires, upfield incomplete. Tough throw going across your body like that.
Yeah, we see that with a few different teams.
4th down, Bonner Springs. 4th and 10.
So offsides penalty won't even give up a first down here.
We'll see if Bonner stays disciplined now. But again, look at they picked up maybe 1-2 first downs after that penalty. And the field position flop is going to be, as you see Glenn go back deep. Cook obviously setting up for the pooch kick. Again, trying to get a cheap 5 yards. Bonner Springs not falling forward again this time.
Or are you confident enough to even go for it here? They're going to punt it.
You see the signal from the sideline to go ahead and kick. He moves back. Kick is away high. Glenn lets it go over his head at the 10. And Mill Valley, well done. Ball knocked down right at the 4.
Ball is down by Mill Valley.
So again, we know this Bonner offense, quick strike. They were definitely quick strike last week against Turner.
To get their first score of the game, looks like they're going to need to go 97 yards as they place it at the 3-yard line.
.8:14 remaining. Bonner,
power
straight
sweep there with the quarterback.
Run with Byers, who's able to push forward and pick up a couple of yards.
Byers on the keeper. Gain of 4. 2nd and 6.
So giving them a little bit of room now, picking up 4 downs on 4 yards on first down.
2nd down, 6. Byers under center. Toss to Holmes. Again, a short, almost half counter toss play that they run there. Holmes automatically cut back, and he'll pick up about 2 or 3 more yards and set up a 3rd down and short.
Yeah, like I said earlier, the difference is Mill Valley's going to be a little bit more disciplined. You know, when we saw Bonner against Baser, they had a lot of success on that play right there. But hopefully, I mean, we'll see here if they can get a first down and keep the chains moving.
Byers in the shotgun, will throw. Moves up in the pocket, and he's going to be short. Gets sacked behind the line or right at the line of scrimmage. 4th down, and Bonner will have to kick the ball away.
Number 54, DJ Graviette.
No gain.
6'1", 249-pound sophomore gets in there for the tackle. So Mill Valley, Bonner's going to have to punt. We talk about that punt that Cook was able to do, going to end up flipping the field a little bit as Mill Valley going to have really good field position here.
Christian Jeggins set up at the 42. Rugby-style kick, trying to get his people down there. Fair catch called for right away by Jeggins and is taken at the 45 of Bonner Springs. So Mill Valley will set up. So good job by the kicking game of Bonner Springs, not allowing to let Jeggins get any returns.
But also on the flip side, good punt by Logan Cook, able to flip the field here, and Mill Valley is going to, have the ball here with 44 yards to go. So I wouldn't be surprised here if this is one of them chances Mill Valley does try to get a quick score on the change of possession here.
Cook gives to Jeggins again, who bursts into the secondary, third level running, first down for Mill Valley.
Jeggins on the carry.
The thing with Jeggins taking that, sweep there, we've seen him run a lot of reverses and things like that. So, one thing coaches are utilizing is his ability to go east and west and get upfield right away.
Mill Valley going quick. Cook. Give again to Jeggins. Why not? Get the edge. Turns upfield. He's going to pick up about 6 yards there on first down.
Yeah, they're able to have success there because of the lineman there on the right side of the line doing a good job of sealing the edge, creating running lanes for the running back.
Evan Applegate, number 67, committed to go play at Kansas State.
And they're running
behind him on the edge. Jeggins takes again, opposite side, plenty of room. Looking to get to the outside, and he will have another Mill Valley first down. And Jeggins, I don't know why you just don't give it to him every time at this point.
Pushing 150 yards plus in the first half here. And this what that short field does. Just run the ball. You see big splits by the offensive lineman.
Young up the middle, splits through. He's going to have another good first down pickup of about 6 or 7 yards there for Mill Valley.
Literally right now they're getting about 6 or 7 yard a pop on every run play.
Same formation. No reason to do anything different. Jeggins up the middle, burst through, looking for his third touchdown of the game, and he does. Touchdown, Mill Valley. Christian Jeggins. Too much for Bonner right now.
On the carry, and it's good for a touchdown.
Pretty simple drive that time for Mill Valley. Sweep right, sweep left. Inside dive with another running back. And go back sweep.
Swinging gate will come back over, and they'll kick the extra point to make it 28-0. 5:07 remaining here first half.
Well, it's not like a broken record kind of throughout the year, but the schedule that Mill Valley played prepares them to be able to literally run through district and get ready for the playoffs.
I wrote an article about that earlier in the week.
We knew Bonner was coming in with a good record, but Mill Valley's still on another level.
Here's one winning number, 520-8571. 520-8571.
Coach Appleby has been able to manage
Here's another one,
the situation. Said he's coming into this game against Bonner late in the season now with as healthy as he's been all year. So Mill Valley proving a point that even though they actually went out in a couple of those games and got mollywopped.
I mean, literally they're probably going to go into they're going to go into the playoffs 4-5. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
But you go 4-5 and can win a few games in the playoffs, you'll trade that every time.
Mill Valley battle tested and Bonner stunned here at home. Quick kick, and Bonner have the ball at the 42 desperately at this point for some confidence to go into the half with. needing some points.
And we're almost, now we're actually probably looking at quick score situations. So you get scored quick. Try to see if you can put together a couple scores here in the half.
I'd say get that first one.
Washington scores. Then Leavenworth comes back. Now have a 21-8 lead.
So Bonner Springs will come out with Marcel Holmes in the backfield. Byers straight give to Holmes. He's able to push through and pick up a nice 3-4 yards there on first down.
Yeah, good design play, a little bit of a counter action with a fullback leading them through.
46-yard line. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
I mean, numbers-wise, I've talked a lot about Connor Byers and the numbers he's put up this year. Player of the year caliber numbers. Jonah Freeze will go top of your screen. Glenn at the bottom. He's been quiet so far today. Byers takes the snap, give this to Holmes. Kind of stutter step, getting himself going there, and he'll pick up nothing as he'll get right back to the line of scrimmage.
Big 49 there on the play. Another thing you do, you're able to get a 28-0 lead here. We see Jagan's not out there. They're able to get him a break after he's, had a pretty burdensome drive there on that last.
Anthony Brown, a 275-pound junior on the end for Mill Valley. That's a big young man there trying to get some push to get that running game going. A 3rd down long for Bonner. Needs to keep this drive going. Byers sets, time, kind of clinches but gets it out to the sideline, but he's going to be short.
Byers pass complete.
What I will say about Byers, there was a good check down. He didn't force it out the field, but one thing I would have been doing if I'm Bonner on that drive, you actually had Jagan out the game. Go ahead and try to get it up there to Freeze and try to see if you could utilize that matchup you was hoping to get him against one of the other defenders.
And why not? They will bring Glenn in to punt. I was going to think, why not go ahead and do it. Glenn can throw the football. Showed that last week on a double pass. But he is back lined up to punt. He does kick, line drive kick. Jagan says stay away from it. And the ball will be spotted right at the 20-yard line.
On the 20-yard line, Mill Valley will take over. 1st and 10. Here's a couple more numbers for the prizes from the YMCA. Come up to the press box on the south side and pick them up. 520-8576. 520-8569.
Christian Jagan. 6', 192-pound junior. One of the few players that plays on both sides of the field for Mill Valley as Cook rolls far side. Still trying to keep the play alive, and he will throw it out of bounds, incomplete.
That one is going to get a legal man downfield.
Flag on the play.
And that is the call. We'll push Mill Valley back.
Number 53, just getting, that's what's tough with Cook. You never know if he's going to run or pass, so just getting downfield and maybe set up a block. But a good thing for Bonner, it pushes him back and loses it down.
So it will be 1st and 15. Bonner Springs has 2 timeouts remaining. So if they can get a stop here, may get some time left on the clock. But first things first, Cook, quick shot outside, Jagan out of bounds, picking up the penalty yardage to bring up a 2nd down and 10.
Makes it a 2nd and 10.
Good hands there on the sideline by Jagan.
So I guess they don't lose it down on the legal man downfield. I'm thinking of intentional grounding.
Jagan at the bottom of your screen with singled up. Cook looking that way. And Bolton's not able to get him as he weaves his way through the backfield of Bonner. Cook downfield to Kroll.
Good hands by Kroll.
Great catch on the sideline. Kroll's made some plays, too. I mean, kind of got lost, but that is a big catch, and great job by Logan Cook.
You know, Cook could actually even probably kept running, but he decided to put it up for his big receiver. Made one guy miss, cut back. Just good escapability back there. Like I say, look, he had a lot of green out there, but found Kroll, who did a good job of continuing to keep moving from the wide receiver position.
Cook alone in the backfield, takes the snap. Quick fire to the sideline. Good break on the ball. Get a number 17 for Bonner Springs.
I thought he was about to go for a nice little pick there.
Jamison Freeze, 5'10" junior, with a nice play from the cornerback position for Bonner Springs. Brings up 2nd down at 10. Clock stopped, 2:28. Louis Fasani helping us out with the scoreboard here. Cook rolls near side, fires to the sideline. Jagan is able to get a foot down, and another completion and more yardage for Jagan.
Just basic comeback route to the outside.
Cook looking to put Jagan in the slot, top of your screen.
Third down, so again, a chance for Bonner to get this Mill Valley offense off the field.
Cook, blitz coming, fire, sideline, Jagan. Again, 1st down. Mill Valley out of bounds, pickup of about 11 yards for Mill Valley.
Again, simple out route. But not enough pressure up there on the.
Well, he's getting it out quick. I mean, you ain't going to get back there in 2 or 3 seconds.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. They're entering the zone. You know, if you're cover 1, you're right there with them, or even a cover 0. But playing a zone, the person who's responsible for that flat is this linebacker out there. And, of course, he can't get out there that quick.
Went flat-footed for a second in there, and he's going to try and throw it out of bounds. He's going to get thrown. There's the flag coming in.
Close pass. Good pass.
In the NFL, that's not illegal if you get outside the tackle area, but in high school, you cannot throw the ball away, so they will lose a down and the yardage.
Intentional grounding called on the Jaguars.
They actually get penalty yards taken back off there, so not just a spot foul. They're going to take them back to the 46-yard line and bring up a 1st down and about 20 for Mill Valley. So 148. Cook with Jagan at the bottom of your screen. Cook rolling near side. Flag is thrown. Maybe a formation penalty. Cook.
There's a hole.
There's the hole. As Cook goes across his body, the Crow's got it. He'll go into the end zone, but that's going to come back.
Pass is complete, but this one's coming back.
It's got to be the worst feeling.
That's the thing, you know, when you got a quarterback who does like to run around a lot, you kind of put yourself in risk for holding calls, man downfield.
A little bit of different look from what we've seen from Cook in the past, though. I mean, he's a big-time runner, a gifted runner.
He said, guess he got tired of you calling him a running quarterback.
Running quarterback, yeah. I'm going to stop giving Mill Valley bulletin board material.
Against Mill Valley, nullifies the touchdown. Illegal procedure is declined. Block in the back is accepted.
So an illegal block in the back. 135 now. Bonner will probably be looking to use timeouts here at 2nd down. He's 2nd down, 30. Cook will go.
Still got to like the matchup at the bottom
At the bottom of the screen, yeah. They will go quick. Wide receiver, good job there by number 3. Stuck his head in Roman Glenn.
Yeah, nobody, you know,
he hurt his shoulder there.
Yeah, normally on some type of wide receiver screen, you get somebody blocking that guy, but you know, he actually was able to come in untouched.
Great job there. Got a little bit of a stinger there in that shoulder. He comes off the field at number 42. Davon Williams, sophomore. 5'11" sophomore comes into the game now, and Jenkins lined up right in front of him.
That's what you do. You see them move the other receivers to the other side. You got a new defender in going one-on-one.
No safety here, so he goes down the middle of the field, though, lays out and makes and catch for a first down for Mill Valley. He had Jegan or number 16, Deverell. Fantastic catch.
They're going to call maybe a sideline warning. We had the luxury of the replay. I don't think he made that catch clean.
I think he might have pulled it in.
I think it hit the ground, but we'll see here on the replay.
Let's see the replay real quick. Maybe slow it down just as it's coming in there. But I think he caught it and then he pulls it back into his body. That didn't touch the ground. Good catch by Deverell. You disagree?
Yeah, I think as he's kind of rolling over, he's kind of.
We need that opposite field camera. Cook. Quick set. Fires. Sideline to Jegan. Overthrown. Thaddeus Glenn got there.
Yeah, 3 stopping goes there on that route.
Cook has gone flat-footed a couple of times.
Brings up a 2nd and 10.
Again, a new look for Mill Valley here. I mean, you're up 28. You can have a little bit of freedom to work on a few things.
As well as
Cook tossing it around a little bit as Isaiah Young comes into the backfield. Jegan, Kroll, and Deverell in the slot. Bottom of your screen. Give is too young, right up the middle room. 3rd level, first down run for Mill Valley.
And what a first down does also stop the clock here. Has the chains move. So it doesn't there. No, they go no huddle anyway, so they're not forced to use a timeout.
Jameson Jackson on the tackle.
Jamison Jackson, younger brother of Jordan and Jonathan, getting into the ball game here. Cook rolls near side. Gets it away, incomplete. Good pressure there by Preston Piles.
Again, you know, another play there with Mill Valley. He's trying to kind of flood the zone. If he had just a second look backside, he would have called his receiver far side coming across the middle, wide open. But again, it's easy to say from the booth when you got a guy chasing you down. It's not as easy.
2nd down, 10, ball spotted at the 13.
And another thing key here for Mill Valley is not turning over the ball as well. If nothing else, you can walk away here with a field goal.
Cook rolling near side again. There's going to be a hold in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Jegan. That's coming back, though. 2nd time in one drive that a holding penalty has brought back a touchdown. Jegan looking to have a career here in one game.
So, again, you're going to go back 10 yards. Mill Valley, if you can't score, try to pick up these yards back, at least get yourself back in decent field goal range.
You see they're going to go back even further. Spotted at the 26-yard line of Bonner Springs, Mill Valley. Bonner looking to hold him out of the end zone, off the scoreboard here, and just leave this deficit at 28. Cook. 3 wide receivers bottom, Jegan at the bottom of your screen. Setting up a screen through the middle. Plenty of room. Young down to the 10. Will go into the end zone. Touchdown. Mill Valley. Bonner got very aggressive. And one of the lost arts in high school football is the screen.
Set up to perfection there. Drew him in. You know, Cook did a good job of drawing him in long enough. Was able to dump it off.
Swinging gate will come over for the extra point. Jegan to hold. Kick is up and good with just 5 seconds remaining. Kicked by Andrew Hicks, a 6-foot junior.
So in the first half, the game did not live up to the hype.
A little bit more than disappointing for Bonner Springs, though, but we'll have an opportunity next week. We'll have to check the scores. They will have to win next week in order to get into the playoffs, as St. James will pick up victory. Actually, so next week's game against St. James will be for a playoff spot.
Here's the score from the other district game. St. James is up 34-7 over Turner.
So as expected, 34-7. St. James leading over Turner. And shout out to Coach Milne. Got that team off to a hot start. Was a good story at the beginning of the season. Competition ramped up.
The Mill Valley crowd has already focused their attention off of this game and with their Let's Go Royals chant.
Mill Valley set to kick. 5 seconds, ball on the ground. Up, taking it down.
Chair McDonald downs the ball. Braves will take over.
Bonner will sit on it for the last 3 seconds, and we'll go to the half. And we are at the half, 35. Maybe a surprise, maybe wishful thinking, but Mill Valley doing what they do. Up 35-0. This is David Brooks with Vernon Birmingham. We'll be right back.
In the bottom of the third,
David Brooks back live at Bonner Springs. Talking a little Royals baseball, up 1-0. And we might be looking for some things to talk about here, Vernon, if Bonner Springs can't get a couple of things going here in the second half. We can discuss the merits of running out a pitcher with a 15 ERA in the postseason. So we see Jordan Jackson big timing it through the crowd. Bonner Springs will get the ball back first. And whether it's a long, short drive, Bonner Springs is still playing for that plus 21 to try and get, if they can get back in the game even with a couple of scores. So this game, for Bonner Springs' perspective, is still going to be a competitive one.
Well, I don't think the plus 21 matters much as right now, since we know it's going to come down to them and St. James next week.
Well, St. James was a plus 3.
But still going to come down.
But if they get the win, they're going to have to beat them by a certain amount of points if they have a Bonner. Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
There's going to be one of them's going to be 2-1.
Very valid.
The one's going to be 1-2. Turner's going to be 0-3. So it's going to come down to a winner take all. So kind of put the points out the door right now. However, they do want to end this game
with some momentum.
With some positives happening.
I'm a big guy. I'm looking at size on the line. And number 49, that defensive end for Mill Valley. Clear to watch.
At the same time, you kind of wonder here in the second half how long Coach Appleby, some of your key players, how long do you play them in the second half before you start getting them off the field and getting rest up, not taking shots they don't have to take. We're talking about maybe some of your linemen. We're talking about, of course, Jagan. We're talking about Cook.
Second down 9 for Bonner Springs. Byers with Holmes deep, all the way back to the 10-yard line. Ball placed at the 21. Toss to Holmes, looking for room that is not there as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, good linebacker play there. What was that, number 2? Jack Nielsen.
This Mill Valley defense has been stout. I saw him against Lansing as well. Locked them up pretty good. And Bonner Springs, as high-powered as they have been, has not been able to muster. Had one good drive that resulted in a missed field goal. Byers set, Moves up in the pocket. Gets to the edge. He's going to get upfield and will come up. He will pick up a first down according to the far side official. Very close to it. But on the near side, I think they might be spotted just a little bit inside, and they'll be short by a yard.
Yeah, good effort there by Byers. Good comeback block there by Freeze to kind of free him up to pick up a few more yards. They're going to be 4th and 1.
Well, we're trying to avoid
see
a disaster score here, but Marcel Holmes is close to the line there.
Oh, yeah, but see if they can maybe draw them off. We can maybe draw them off sides for a change, but it looks like they're going to go ahead and punt it.
We'll go ahead and kick it. It is very high. Jegan calls for a fair catch. The ball bounces back, and not a very good kick. That's interesting. If I can't get half a yard.
Where Mill Valley will take over 1st and 10.
I'll go with I'm very surprised they didn't try and push forward there. Muscle up. Byers is a strong kid. Get up front and just push forward. You can't get that half yard. I mean, you only gave up maybe 25 yards there the way Mill Valley's moved the ball. Jegan at the bottom of your screen by himself. Cook takes the snap, keeps up the middle, and gets pounded by the Bonner Springs defense.
Kind of goes back to kind of what I just said. How many of these hits you want him to take in a 35-0 game? No, he's kind of battling a, what'd you say, a sore hand or wrist earlier, as well as a couple of times he had to kind of go out the game early in this game. But maybe it also goes to maybe they're only going to be in for a series or two to see how they play coming out, coming out of the half. Just seeing, how they click from that standpoint.
Jegan back in the backfield, takes the carry, gets the edge, moves upfield. He'll get the 2 yards they just lost back. Jegan with 3.
Daryl Terrell in on the tackle.
3 touchdowns in the first half. Almost a career half for him. Dad had a big game down at Derby as well. Showing his durability. Probably a season high in terms of rushing yards and carries for him. Cook takes a step. Fires sideline low and incomplete.
Actually, goes something you mentioned earlier in the first half. There's been quite a few throws that he has made this evening where he's throwing, off his back foot or throwing flat-footed. He wasn't able to get enough on there. So, again, I mean, this is success for Bonner. You want all positive you can get here in the second half and able to get 3 and out there. And
that's why Lucas Aslan is the head coach, and I'm up here calling the game because I'd have been playing Madden going for it on my own 30.
You would have been playing Madden. You wouldn't even be on the sticks right now.
Snap is back. Kick is up and high. Andrew Hicks. Thaddeus Glenn takes it. Able to make a man miss and get to the outside. Roman Glenn able to get in there and get a hit.
Nice evening here at David James Stadium in Bonner Springs.
Appreciate head basketball coach Dan Stripe.
We're almost to that point too, right around the corner.
Basketball season.
Get yours off the glass.
We will be coming back here. I hope that.
Is that the motto? Is that the motto at Bonner? Get yours off the glass. I'm putting it up.
I'm telling Brandon Dotson he needs to shoot more, shooting 70% from the field. Put that rock up. His Byers in the shotgun. Sits, fires across. Good pass caught by Glenn. And he's going to be brought down, pickup of about 6 yards.
Good route, good throw there.
He looked deep and then checked down. So, I mean, good progression there by Byers.
Yeah, nice dig route there. Able to find him in the middle of the field with the defender trailing him. Again, take what you can get. Just let's get all positives here in this second half, as much positive as you can.
So you would describe this Mill Valley defense as a cover 3? Look that they come out in as Byers goes up ahead, first down, run for Byers.
It varies. A lot of times they're actually playing a cover 1 with not, it depends. Sometimes they're cover 1 where they're not pressing and they're just playing back safe. We've seen them go into a little bit of cover 2 here and there. So they've been mixing it up a little bit. Right now you can kind of see there.
Holmes in your slot at the bottom of the screen.
Man to man.
Byers blitz coming. They do get it to Glenn right in behind the blitz, but he ran right into the defensive end.
Number
Byers
54.
pass. Complete to Thaddeus
Gravy
Glenn.
it.
Gain of 3. Makes it 2nd and 7.
Conversation going with number 54, Jacob Wiley, with the offensive coordinator. Byers with Holmes set up directly behind them. Freeze, bottom of your screen. Mill Valley content to see this. Use some clock as the blitz comes from the outside. Holmes picks it up as Byers moves far side to lefty. Not likely to turn around and throw from that side, but he will again push forward and across for another Bonner Springs first down.
Yeah, that's a good job there by Byers, planting his foot right there near the sideline and getting those extra couple yards there to pick up the first down. So that's a good thing as well. Seeing the quarterback still showing a little bit of fight in this ball game.
This is one of those statement games. You're talking about winning some postseason honors. Byers alone in the backfield. Sets. A little bit of happy feet there. Gets to the near side. Floats it up. Caught. Banged out of bounds. Number 12 with a catch.
Michael Amayo. Again, good job of continuing to stay moving a little bit to give his quarterback an option. Sometimes, especially at this level, receivers will just stand still. He did a good job of kept moving, continued to get into the vision of his quarterback.
Marcel Holmes goes top screen with Jonah Freeze in the slot. Byers alone by himself. Trips at the bottom. Byers straight run, cutting upfield. He'll have a first down. Third consecutive rushing first down for Connor Byers.
45-yard line.
Again, in the base game we saw them, I kind of made mention that, he also kind of, he throws the ball pretty well, but he also kind of fills that role, a little bit of a running quarterback, and he has good field vision, makes good cuts at the necessary time. We're starting to see that a lot here on this drive. So you might see if they're starting to kind of milk them to fall asleep a little bit.
Byers. Marcel Holmes tiptoeing a little bit through the line, getting the choppy feet, but he is able to pick up about 4.
2nd and 7.
Anthony Brown, defensive end, gets in there from behind for the tackle.
Not a lot of urgency from Bonner. Maybe contend on seeing some improvement and things that they can build on for next week.
You kind of get to the point, too, knowing it's going to be tough to come back. You kind of come out playing this second half as it's a 0-0 game. It's just starting to work on things like it's the beginning of the ball game. Just seeing, finding success, finding plays that work.
Pistol formation, offset eye with Holmes. And there's our guy, number 49.
Brown.
Marcel Holmes brought down behind the line.
Anthony Brown.
Loss of 2, brings up a 3rd and 9.
6'1", 275, 5'6", 160. You go down.
There's an important play here on 3rd and 9 for the Braves as we talk about finding positives, actually, game situations. That you kind of put the score out the window now and just work on converting on plays in these type of scenarios.
Byers, blitz coming. Quick throw out and behind. Freeze throws it across the middle to Holmes. And we may get another flag. We did not. From the backside, a little early on the hit.
Yeah, actually, I thought it was a decent break there on the ball. We'll see it.
But there's a flag down.
On the replay, but I thought he, good break, good contact.
Maybe a formation penalty, personal foul, chop block against Bonner Springs.
Let's see the replay here. Yeah, that's pretty good timing there. Kind of went into him as the ball was getting there.
Mill Valley will decline the penalty and bring up 4th and 9. As Bonner Springs in Mill Valley territory. Why not? Actually, Glenn will go back and punt. Again, Glenn can't throw, but he is handling punting duties. Jegging is back deep. Glenn rugby style kick, very high, and it will bounce. Great kick by Glenn.
Yeah, nice little side bounce.
Hey, I want Glenn to know he's looking for a good punter.
Mill Valley first and 10.
We won't punt much on the SHUKC team. You never know, we might need to drop one in.
Here's a World Series update. At the top of the sixth, the score is still Kansas City 1, San Francisco 0.
Royals up 1-0. 3 outs away from getting to the three-headed monster, although I would be already using the three-headed monster. Mill Valley now. Again, you got them buried, Bonner Springs again, just looking for positives. Ball right up the middle. I think that was Isaiah Young. Deep for Mill Valley. Takes the carry. Short pickup of about 3.
Isaiah Young, the ball carrier.
Kroll will go to
3.
the slot, top of your screen. Jeggin and Young in the backfield. Scary proposition with Cook, who gives to, keeps up the middle. Room. Logan Cook, first time breaking away. Look and see if he can get the angle. 40. Will pull away down the sideline. Logan Cook. Touchdown. Mill Valley.
That was Logan
I
Cook.
thought the Bonner player had
91-yard touchdown run.
the angle, but Logan Cook showing us another gear there.
He has that breakaway speed. A little read option, did a good job of pulling, kind of going off the left tackle there, and found a gap, went through it. Nobody was catching him.
I mean, good job there by Glenn. He had the
He
right
had the
idea.
angle, he just didn't have the speed.
41-0. Extra point is up and good.
Kick is good with 4 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in
That
the
is the last
third quarter.
thing that
Score Bonner Springs 0.
I'm also certain that's the
42.
last we'll see of Logan Cook probably tonight.
he was the last player to get on the scoreboard.
The one thing I do like, kind of looking down at the Bonner sideline, as these guys are coming off the field, you still see the coaches out there, encouraging them, giving them fives. And that's one thing with this Mill Valley team. They can break away and get big plays at any moment. Talking about the Royals, we need this insurance run here in the top of the 6. And we're gonna need you too. I saw you put out Mr. Justin Richmond's speed training camp out last week. We're gonna need to do the same with my track team. I need to give us some love, Mr. Brox. Pure
talent elite.
mentality. As we approach indoor track season, good opportunity for football players to go out there and get some training as well. As we partner with Core Athletic of Kansas City.
Shout out
to
KC friend Rob Abbott,
First and 10.
father of Christian Abbott over at Lansing, sends his best wishes to Mr. Birmingham on this evening. Lansing with a big win last night, 21-8 over Schlegel.
Like he's sending me best wishes, like because all the hate mail I'm getting, is that what it is?
He figured you needed a friend tonight. Bonner will start at the 20. Byers still in the game, Jonah Freeze, and we start seeing some unfamiliar faces in the secondary for Mill Valley as Jeggin is out of the game. Byers looking to run upfield, spins, picks up about 9 yards on first down for Bonner.
Yeah, this is the point of the game we're going to see Bonner have success as Mill Valley starts to go with some of their 2s, maybe even 3s as they built this 42-0 lead, under 4 to go here in the third quarter. So you're going to see Bonner have a little bit of success here, and even if it's against the 2s and the 3s, maybe being able to see the end zone is going to be a positive thing for them here.
Shotgun trips at the bottom of your screen. Blitz coming from the secondary. Byers right up the middle, first down. And Bonner maybe just looking to get out of here just as quick as Mill Valley.
You know, one thing about running the ball, we know the clock's going to keep moving a little bit.
Result of the running play is a Braves first down.
That'll be doing a lot of people a favor, trying to get home to see if they can catch the end of the Royals' victory.
Oh, you calling your shot there? SHUKC will be at Sumner Academy. Bonner. Byers gets to the sideline. He turns the corner. And Jagan is still in the game, able to get him.
Byers on the carry. And that's good for a Braves first down. Moves the ball to the 45-yard line where it'll be first and 10.
Have they updated any scores in a while? Let's see what we can find. Whoa, Leavenworth up 52-8 over Washington.
I thought Washington, what we didn't know about Washington from last week was whether or not the injuries was going to be a part of the play here as Byers sets. Fires out, complete, pickup of about 5.
So
Byers pass, complete to Amayo.
Amayo got Baser leading 21-7 over Atchison.
With a 2nd and 6.
Royals 2-0.
Hey, you ask for the insurance and they get it. Tell you what, I might head down to the Power and Light if we're talking about clinching game on Sunday. Byers bobbles.
Ooh, he took a big hit there from Anthony Brown.
Tell you what, I like that Anthony Brown on the outside.
Ball's recovered by the Braves.
Good sized kid. Whoa, this 8-man football score. Chatopa, 96. Elk Valley, 0.
Brings up a 3rd and 6.
You gotta be kidding.
8-man football. 96. Looks like it's going to be Leavenworth and Lansing moving on in that district.
Byers, toss play. Holmes didn't catch it cleanly, and he's going to be caught in the backfield.
Marcel Holmes, the ball carrier, drop for a loss.
Be 4th down coming up. Alex Ford.
4th and 10.
So what we did see there as Bonner started to show a little bit of life on offense, the ones came back in the game for Mill Valley.
Punt formation. Christian Jegan back. Glenn again gets into it. Good kick. Jegan says stay away. Will bounce. Still inside the 20 and a good kick.
Ball is down by the Braves.
So Alex Gordo
Mill Valley will take
with the
over
double.
on the 17-yard line. This just in.
It's funny. I mean, we're giving score updates to everybody who's streaming, who's probably at home watching it at the same time.
Yeah.
The Kansas City Royals are ahead 2-0.
Backup quarterback number 11 into the ball game, hands to Isaiah Young, and he'll push forward. Good first down yardage for Mill Valley. We wind down the end of the 3rd quarter here, 42-0.
Kind of going back and looking at some predictions. Mr. SHUKC himself predicted a 35-14 Bonner Springs win.
Who was that?
You.
Oh, did I? I didn't say that.
Or maybe somebody else
That's
did.
what somebody asked and said that they predicted. So, good call for them.
Hartman on the carry, flag on the play.
I wouldn't have said mollywhopping him.
I think I did, though.
You did. Yeah, I mean, for the first time this year, you get something right. I mean, it was bound to happen.
Except for that 8-0 week.
Yeah, you know, first week, I'm telling you, I hang a lot of faith in my schools, trying to offer some encouragement. Although Mill Valley is one of my squads, I was trying to boost up Bonner Springs a little bit.
It can, I mean, at least for this area, our coverage are still the superior team. I mean, we throw the records out the window for those earlier games.
Yeah.
It was, you know, it was for this purpose. So, you know, they took their bumps, they took their bruises, they took their beat downs. But now they're back to handling them out because they'll probably do the same next week.
That's the end of the third quarter.
But again, you get in a situation you're talking about.
Your score, Bonner
Again, I
Springs
mentioned
0,
earlier, Bonner Springs
Mill
just
Valley
now
42.
barely on that line coming up to 5A.
Get your tickets
Talking about a school in Mill Valley, one of the largest 5A schools.
Next week's a big game, though, now for Bonner. I mean, 6-1 coming in tonight. You're going to be 6-2 going into next week. 6-3 is a successful season, but, you know, you want to get to 7-2 and get into those playoffs. And Mill Valley's, I mean, not Mill Valley, St. James is going to be a tough game.
They lost to St. James last year in districts. They were in the same district last year at the 4A level. So very interesting setup. Mill Valley, again, with what the success Bonner had, maybe looked like they might have got a challenge, but a very attractive district for the Mill Valley Jaguars, and they will very likely be 3-0. Will get a plus 21 on top of their plus 3 from last week. We'll have to see it. I don't know if they get a home game for the playoffs this year. I know we would like to make it out to Mill Valley, was not able to a few weeks back because of the weather.
Ticket up here, please.
I'm very proud of the Jaguars. I have to admit, for the first time ever, I am wrong in my prediction. Pitch play, taken up field, bursting into the secondary. Number 8 for Mill Valley, Ben Hartman. We got some playing time earlier in the year. Ran hard on that play and picked up a first down. Still see Ben Hecht, number 72. I haven't called his name, but very talented left guard for Mill Valley. Obviously got the Division I right tackle, who you see right there in the middle. Open that hole right up as he gets to the second level and knocks that linebacker out. See if we can't get a replay of that and see number 67 right there in the middle.
Yeah, I was about to say, still some of the linemen are in the game, but we see
got a great block
coming off
on Terrell right there in the middle. Great job there by our replay man tonight, Jason Frank. Louis Hassani again on the scoreboard. Mark Schneider, as always, directing the effort. Run right up the middle, number 11. The number 11 for Mill Valley.
Marlowe again on the carry.
Peyton Marlowe.
Brought down by Jake Wiley.
Saw some playing time in some of those, high-profile matchups that Mill Valley had earlier in the year with Logan Cook out of the game. A little bit more of a thrower, just a sophomore. So getting some valuable experience here in this ball game, although not throwing the ball very much. Second down and 6. Give up the middle to Hartman, who tries to push forward. Not a lot there. More importantly at this point, keeping that clock moving.
Keeping the clock moving, keeping guys healthy on both sides of the ball.
Finding balance there. You see Applegate went out of the game there as well.
3rd and 6.
Like I said, next week's a must-win game for Bonner. It's like I said, you want to, now that we're in the 4th quarter, not as much to play for. So you want to make sure you get out of here with all of your main guys healthy, injury-free.
Give to Hartman. He'll be banged down in the backfield.
Charlie Gray.
Mill Valley, no doubt, just fine with that scenario.
Hartman
We'll punt the ball away.
Behind the line by number 34, Charlie Gray.
Yeah, as you can see on that sideline.
So this is one of those times it's 4th down and you got all your 2s and 3s in.
Brings up a 4th
You got to put your 1s back in to punt the football. You typically don't have a 2 and 3 punt team.
You're talking about with the numbers that they have over on that sideline and the development inside the program. Not a lot of players play both ways. Kick is up.
Good high
and away.
spiral punt.
Glenn gets away from it. Good punt there by number 99, Andrew Hicks, handling the punting and the place kicking duties for Mill Valley.
Ball will be placed on the 21-yard line with the Braves will take over 1st and 10.
At what point, we see it now, Byers is on the sideline.
Still see Holmes out there.
Wiley still in the ball game for disappointing night, no doubt, for Connor Byers.
Yeah, so we still see
statement game opportunity for him.
Yeah, we still see most of the 1s out there, just different quarterback.
That's Glenn, number 3, getting some mop-up duty for Bonner. He will push forward and pick up about 3 yards.
Roman Glenn on the carry. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
So St. James, not a team we get to follow very much, but again, a matchup that we saw last year. I think a little bit more. They had seniors at quarterback last year in that ball game. In fact, the game that Jonah Freeze, who's been pretty quiet outside of an 18-yard pickup, maybe just a couple of catches tonight. Holmes up the middle, number 49 again for Mill Valley. Anthony Brown. I like Anthony Brown.
About to change his name, Tony Brown.
Good crowd over for Mill Valley, the Jaguars tonight.
Just had to take a little trip up K7.
So, contrary to some people's opinion, this will also go a long way in wrapping up a league title for Mill Valley, who plays the abbreviated 3-game schedule. So not only was this a district game, which is probably the most important, but wrapping up that league title as well.
I mean,
one thing I find interesting about the setup there and what you do is in that postseason meeting with the coaches, when you start talking about the all-league team, the 4A schools obviously won't see Mill Valley. How do you make those selections?
Well, I think it's simple. I mean, even then, arguably the best receiver in the league with, Jonah Freeze and Christian Jagan. So, you kind of expect that. Cook's been stellar from the quarterback position. Applegate, K-State, commit.
Cook's had a good season, though, but numbers-wise, Byers is going to get plenty of votes from within the coaches because he's beat up half the teams in the league.
Yeah. Then how much consideration do you put into the schedule that Mill Valley played?
On the 32-yard line. This just in, the Royals are up 3-0.
Bam. Your Kansas City Royals putting in work.
The Royals.
Hey, I'll come do a football game every time if they're going to win 3-0.
Lorenzo Kane. Sliding board can't be slid on if you don't have on the right pants.
Jackpot, so get your
chocolate dropper
tickets ready
in the house. is Marlowe.
I mean, he's been running the ball well since he's been in the game as well. There's going to be a flag, look like. We don't need any flags.
Marlowe on
right
the
now.
Carry. Connor Smith-Coe on the tackle.
See number 55, Brett French, limp off the field. 5-yard penalty there for Mill Valley will push them back. See here
Penalty moves the ball
their
back
attempts at running out the clock.
to the 27-yard line.
Mr. Marlowe.
I'll tell you what did surprise me. I didn't think Bonner would get shut out, though. I will say that did surprise me. You know, their offense has been pretty high-powered. See if I can catch a lady walking around selling food.
Catching those half price. Marlowe keeps up the middle.
Same play, same result.
Marlowe on the carry.
Clock moving once again. Thank you to Bonner Springs for allowing us the opportunity to go on air on their network.
Showing the love is Bonner Springs.
There's the Orange Crush.
If they bust out into a we,
I don't think they'll say we believe now.
good point.
Marlowe with another good run up the middle. Again, anytime you can come in and get your backup quarterback, you know, getting some positive things, positive plays as Josh Adams with his helmet off have to come off the field.
Yeah, what she left.
You know what they said to you earlier about they cut the concession stand off.
I've always paid for my meals.
Check the sideline, Josh Adams. Getting his shoulder pad worked out there. First down 10 for Mill Valley. Clock rolling, just like the Kansas City Royals. We may be working on an abbreviated teleconference version of SHUKC Sports Pass this week.
Here's the winning number for
we
the
test some
Project
new
Grab
capabilities.
50-50 pot. The winner will receive $107. Here's the winning number, 8.
One thing I do want to try and do over the next coming weeks is the teams that do get into the playoffs, if we can get teleconference with the coaches. Clock moving. No play clock here at Bonner. Isaiah Young staying on his feet. Hard to find back in the backfield, and he'll push forward.
Isaiah Young on the ball carrier.
See a little pushing in the middle between big 61 and 77.
Brought down by Thaddeus Lynn.
Wide down. You got any scores that you got coming through there? Number 55 hobbled on the sideline, getting a look from the trainer. Lake, Gatton, and Gaetan, 5'9", junior. Clock is rolling under 2 minutes. Looking at his knee there on the sideline.
I haven't seen any scores in a while. I knew earlier Mission East was up big on Wyandotte. That was a while ago, 49-6.
So no Atchison Baser score.
Last I saw was 21-7.
Hartman cuts
back.
back, moves upfield, first down run.
Late flag.
Face mask possibly.
The middle of the field. The head referee saw something from a distance. Mill Valley backs up, so it's going to be on them.
SHUKC will not have a broadcast next week, taking a hiatus to Sin City.
Valley goes against Mill Valley.
As Marlowe looks like it still will be first down.
Under 2, almost under 1 to go.
They will wind the clock. Your SHUKC scoreboard brought to you today by Price Chopper, a good supporter of Bonner Springs. Shout out to them. They will go in a victory formation, and Mill Valley will get the win, 42-0, plus 21, 2-0 in this district, and will face Turner next week, where they will be a prohibitive favorite to win. Any final thoughts, Mr. Birmingham, as you are right once again on your pick?
Yeah, like I said, kind of not too long ago, I'm just more surprised that Bonner couldn't get on the scoreboard a little bit. I actually thought Mid Valley would run away with it, but I didn't think that would shut out the Braves.
Got a couple of students.
You also have to think, I mean, even like quite a few of Mill Valley's big plays were long runs, 2 from Jagan, 1 from Cook. So
you see Logan Cook leading the charge out there to shake hands with the Braves. So we appreciate Coach Stripe bringing out a couple of students to work with us on the broadcast.
Your final score, Bonner Springs 0.
What's their names?
Mill Valley 42. Next week, the Braves will be
Cody
here.
Cox. Randy Harris. Shout out to you guys. SHUKC appreciates your support and help. As Mill Valley again, final 42-0
must win for Bonner next week
against St. James. This is David Brox with Vernon Birmingham, Jason Frank, Louis Pisani, and Mark Snyder. We'll see you next time. David Brox live, Bonner Springs, Kansas, David James Stadium, for a highly anticipated matchup between the Bonner Springs Braves and the Mill Valley Jaguars. I'm joined alongside Mr. Vernon Birmingham. How are you, sir?
Doing well. Could not ask for a better evening in October for some high school football.
A balmy 81 degrees as the Bonner Springs Braves will kick off from our left to our right. Mill Valley will take it at about the 8 and move forward. And he'll get to about the 20-yard line where Mill Valley, led by Logan Cook, and Division I commit Mr. Evan Applegate, committed to go play at Kansas State next year.
I'll tell you what, good opening job by the kickoff team, sprinting down the field, staying in their lanes, and was able to hold them to a rather short gain. So good job by the coverage team there, Bonner Springs.
Mill Valley will feature a potent running attack. One of the leading receivers in the area at the top of your screen, number 1, Christian Jegan, is Logan Cook. Gives to the fullback, first man through, who hits a wall and tries to bounce off, but the Bonner Springs defense, led by David Terrell, is there for the stop.
Yeah, the front 7 of Bonner Springs is going to be huge tonight. We've seen them earlier this year. They had a very strong, good game with the guys up front, in the middle. Linebackers do a good job of scraping the field and making plays.
Second and 11.
Second and 11. Mill Valley will come up to the line quickly. Man in motion. Cook sets. Nothing there. Good coverage in the secondary. Looking late downfield. Cannot get his man, number 7, just beyond his reach. Luke Krull, a 6'5", and he is every bit of 6'5", a junior.
Intended for Krull, falls incomplete. Third and 11.
They tried to find him breaking away late. Cook had a lot of time back there, was able to kind of be patient, scoot out to the right. And like you said, it's just a little bit long on the pass there on second down.
Mill Valley going without a huddle. 3 wide receivers, bottom of your screen. Jegan up top in the slot by himself. Cook rolling near side, fires caught upfield. He's going to have a first down for the Mill Valley Jaguars.
Throws pass complete.
A simple flood route there for Mill Valley on third down. We're able to get kind of three receivers out there in this area. He was able to find the one that was just about at the markers.